Why do you keep using the child against his father or her father? Why? You know, this goes on a lot. I was just thinking about this with this old so-called Father's Day, you know, that the world just so crazy about. Ain't just the world either. But to me, now this video is just my opinion, to me, and I'm going to state some facts, but to me, it's too many good fathers out here who do not get the proper respect. You got the baby mama, or it could be, you know, you got a divorce. But there are so many baby mamas that use the children against the hard-working father. The one who really don't want all that trouble. He's trying to keep the peace, trying to still have the relationship with you because y'all are still the parents. All dads ain't deadbeats. All dads ain't no good. The ones that's really doing good, you don't hear about them a lot. And you got so many women that down men and so many men that down women. But there are some good men out here who are working hard as they can. They may not be making what they want, but they doing something. You got women out here throwing child support on somebody that's doing good. Now, I understand if you're just deadbeat, you know, but everybody ain't no deadbeat. Don't you know that you are hurting the child even more? See, I used to work with a lot of people like this, and as the child got older, you know who they was mad at? The mama. Because truth came out. You may think you're getting away with it right now, but later on, I guarantee you what's done, what you're doing is going to come back around on you. It seems like you're getting away with it. I'm just talking about only to the mothers that do this. First of all, hats off to all the parents, male and female, mother and father, who are doing right. Because I know people that have split up, but they still don't do each other no harm because of they still got a good relationship and they still looking out for the best interest of the child, of the children. But with all these ones with this anger, you mad he done moved on. He's trying to forget all that mess you went through and trying to have a new start and make things right. And all you want to do is keep causing hell because you caught in your emotions, your feelings. It's going to come back on you. And let me tell you something, when it hit, it's going to hit hard. See, a lot of these children who are past teenage years now, they hitting in their 20s now. They looking back over all the time that they lost when the truth came out. They didn't know their daddy was really trying to get them. But the mama just kept on putting up all that hard, that mess. Just kept on causing all that mess. Once again, I'm not talking about all mothers. You got some jacked up parents out here, period. But then you got some that's good. Because now as you get older, you get wiser. Some get older and dumber. But a lot of people have learned from their past mistakes. And then a lot of people became parents at an early age. You are hurting that child when you are doing that daddy like that. And these kids have all these questions. Well, why you doing my daddy like? Or why you doing this? Or hats off to the men that's taking care of their kids anyway already, like I say. Hats off to the mothers. Hats off if you're doing it single. Hats off if you're doing it together. I'm not trying to make this sound like no hate video. I'm stating facts, and these are the ones I'm talking about are the ones that do this. They know who they are. Okay, he did a little time in jail. When he got out of jail, he changed his life around. He got out of prison, he changed his life around. Now I understand there's the ones that ain't gonna change at all. But what about the ones who have made their mistakes and they learned from it and they trying to do better, but all you can do is just beat them down while they already down. Man, I know brothers out here, man, who get out of the penitentiary and their goal is to go right back to the penitentiary. But then I know these brothers that they went in that prison and they said to themselves they would never, ever go back, and they never have. I got a son now. I got a daughter. I got to be around for my kids. I'm trying my best to get a job. I know I got this felony. I know I got this felony on my background. But then you got the brother out there that said, man, I'll take anything. Somebody just give me a chance. Let me prove to them I'm not that same man I used to be. And while he's trying and trying and trying and trying, all you can do is still be trying to beat him down. He want to be there for his children. So you caused all the hell and stuff to make sure that you ain't getting to see my daughter. Your daughter ain't just your daughter. You ain't getting to see your son. I don't care how changed you think you are. You ain't going to see your son. I don't want you around him. I'm the mama and the daddy. Whoa, see, that's a mistake. So I'm talking about men that have changed. That's a mistake when you say I'm the mama and the daddy. No way in hell. No way. A woman cannot teach a boy how to be a man like a man can teach a boy how to be a man. Case closed on that. You can do the best as you can, but that little boy gonna be lacking some things because it wasn't designed for you to raise them. It was your job to nurture them. That's why you're supposed to have stayed together and raised the children. But the Bible is clear on fathers, raise your children. I just said this the other day. Told this to all the men in the room. Do you know your job is to raise your children? But when the man is not there, what other choice do that mother have? And that's why these boys become more and more effeminate, because they only see in one side, the female gene. That's why I did that video the other day. Gender crisis. They lost on their identity. But that's my boy. You don't know what the danger is you're doing to that child when you keeping that man that have changed. Notice I said the man that have changed the way. Now I understand, like I say, I'm not trying to sound crazy in the real, because I understand there are some men that's just straight violent. They don't care nothing for their children. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the one that has changed, that have gotten the job. Well, you ain't making enough money. Let me tell you something. It's some women out here so cold. They knew from the jump that you wasn't the daddy. But that child was the only father that they knew, because you stepped up. You ain't even questioned it. You ain't even go get no DNA. You should have. And them type of women that do that are still so cold-blooded. They want the child support. It's some women out here who are on that government assistance, and they ain't doing bad as you think they are. Rent about $100 a month. And they taking all the extra money, making themselves look good. I'm just being real, y'all. And I'm not trying to sound mean, but a shoe fit word. These are facts. You looking good, but your child look a hot mess. Children, the shoes got holes in them and toe up clothes, but you looking good. You got your nails done, wigs and all that stuff. Why is it you looking good, but your child look a hot mess? What's wrong with that picture? But see, one day it's going to run out. And then there are women out here who truly need help. And they are mad and angry at the women who got all that assistance, and they the ones out there really working. That's why they can't stand the other women like that. The man who have changed, why use that child against him? And these women that do this know what they doing, and they speaking all that hatred into the child to tell them that your dad ain't never wanted you. Your dad is, and a lot of them can be lying and are lying. See, there's always another side of the story. You so busy trying to make the daddy look bad, but what about you? What does that say about you? Can you look in the mirror? Why you holding around with them different dudes? Why you putting them dudes in front of your children? And then your child grow up saying that. My mom always had a different, dude in the house. He was cool. And then she would bring another dude in. After a while, I thought that's just the way it's supposed to have been. What's wrong with that picture? Good dudes out here who are being beaten down by the baby mama. They won't even allow you to see. See, the thing is, you don't even want to put the people involved, but sometimes you ain't got no choice. But JT, I'm always giving her money, man. Money. Stop giving her cash. Stop doing that. Get you a paper trail. See, the worst thing you can do is keep handing them cash, and then you wind up going to the court. You ain't got no proof. What you got for proof? Well, I gave her $500 show. Where you gonna show that at? I gave her $600 last month. The judge gonna say, where your proof at? Get you a money order. Get smart. Some of these women, you got to just go on and play the game with them. You already off in it. And once they know you ain't gonna do nothing about it, they're gonna use that. Oh, he ain't gonna do nothing. He just, man, you got to wise up, my brothers. Now you know what I love to see, and I'm gonna try to wrap this video up. I've seen quite a few women who came to their senses. You know what, Jay? I quit doing him like that because he never was just a bad dude. I was just mad we wasn't together no more, and this happened and that happened. He always was trying to provide and pick up his child all the time, but I was saying no. See, a lot of men have woke up. They have. Put the people involved. Y'all know who it is when I say the people. But what you mean you coming to get them this weekend and you don't supposed to come get them? I don't want you to get them this weekend. Ain't it in writing that I supposed to get them this weekend? See, you know what's cold? And I hate to say it like this, but there's some men out here, they would never dare do to you what you have done to them. He missed 1 payment, 2 payments on check, 3 payments because he got laid off. I'm so glad I know women that done went down there and took him off child support, because I shouldn't have done it in the fair play. He was always providing. I was just mad. But I apologized. I prayed. I asked for forgiveness. And I told him, you are no longer going to be on child support no more. I'm just making it harder on me, you, and the kids. That's a beautiful thing. But see, the devil loves all this confusion. He loves it. That's his job, to mess it up, to destroy it, kill, steal, and destroy. So whatever you've done in the past is the past. But don't let your past hinder your future. As you get old, you should make better choices. And I know it's hard for a lot of men to make peace with their baby mamas. But if you can do it, baby mamas, if you're listening to JT, if you can do it for the child's sake, for your sake, for everybody to have a peace of mind, just do it. It is what it is, but just do it. Because out of all your fussing and arguing and cussing each other out, the main thing gonna still be is you got a baby with each other. Or you may have more than one. What is the best interest for the child? Are you looking out for the child? So many children hate that mom and daddy ain't together. They hate it. But will you do what's right? And that's all I'm going to say in this video. I love you. Take care and have a wonderful, blessed day. Shalom.